Appreciate you and love you. Well, good morning, everybody. It's 11 o'clock and it's time for us to go. Hey, Sherry from Black's
Good
Tropical
morning.
Homestead.
Good morning. How you doing this morning?
Okay, go get Mowgli for me, please. I am at the grandbabies. And so we're going to have some distractions.
We
Um,
understand that's life with grandkids.
it is. James just told me we have three dogs in the house and two children. And the dogs, oh, okay, well, there's Mowgli right there. So James was mistaken. Millie, Uh, y'all just have to excuse me while I take care of a little housekeeping here. Would you go and open the door and tell James that Mowgli is in the house, please?
Good morning, Soil family. Look, I'm not gonna speak to everybody, but I'm just gonna say good morning, Soil brothers and Soil sisters.
Yes,
It's
this
so
is
many
one of
people
those
in
times.
here.
Yeah, it is. It's wonderful. This is one of those times where the grandbabies are going to be able to get away with murder because I'm not going to be able to do anything.
Oh
Our
yeah.
grandbaby's going to say hi. Well, they might. They might. I don't know. Hey, Linda. Hey, Penny. Hey, everybody. I'm so glad you're all here. Sherry, you have been my hero jumping in today. Thank you. We are
Always.
going, yeah. We were talking about this. I'm the be ready girl, and I had planned on, good morning, midnight. Hey, Sue. I had planned on coming here, bringing the grandchildren back on Sunday afternoon, turning around and going home. And Sarah got a call from work, and her work schedule changed. And so I unexpectedly needed to stay until tomorrow on Wednesday. Well, luckily, I had my to go bag. Now, I can change your tire. I can change my underwear. I can light a fire. But I did not bring all my technical mumbo jumbos for YouTube with me. I don't have a
So
computer. I don't have
so what you're
anything.
saying is the be ready lady is not all that ready, just a little
No,
bit.
just a little bit.
A
Like I
little bit.
said, I can change your tire, I can put your house on fire, but I can't, I don't have my computer or my extra phone or any kinds of things like that. So,
But that's
hey,
okay. You are here and you are
yes,
well. So
we
that is
are.
what's more important.
We have we have a great day today. I did want to share that Sherry is in charge of all the technical stuff today. She's in charge. Jesse is on standby. He's going to help us too. But we have a special guest that is coming towards the
Yes,
end of Tuesday today.
yes. And what she will do is show you what to do. So we are streaming to Black's Tropical Homestead this morning also because it is a very special week.
Devil dog.
And
Yeah,
it's a call to action week, and we need the help from all of our community. We can
that's
do this
exactly right.
together.
We can do this together. And this is going to be Miss Pam from the Scaredy Cat Gardener and Cooking at Pam's Place. And we're going to be concentrating on cooking at Pam's place this particular time up until the next 30 days. Let's get
Yes.
started with our message today. Devil Dog, I am thrilled that you are awake at this time of day, honey. I just, he never makes it in the lives because he stays up all night helping everybody else. And
Yeah.
G Mama Grows, Karma, glad to see you.
Everybody
Belt
is
Loop
here.
29. A whole bunch of these people are going to be in Alabama. Let me get started with the message so that we can get things rolling and we can jibber jabber because you and I can talk this thing up real good. So I'm going to miss a little bit of chat, and I did want to share with you what Tuesday is all about. What Tuesday, if you happen to be here new, is where we choose our attitude of the day. Your mind has the power to help your feet walk where they need to be and to be able to put yourself into action. And so today, on Tuesday, I choose to make a difference, to be a part of a community. And what we're going to talk about today is community. When I was thinking about that, I Googled community and the feelings and the words, what the definition of community is. It's not just living in the same area or anything like that, or being in a group like in a physical location. It is, according to Google, a feeling of fellowship with others. And it's a feeling of fellowship with others as a result of sharing common attitudes and interests and goals and each other. That just touched my heart so good because our community has shown time and time again when we've had people that have been burned out, people that lost everything in a storm. Jesse and Lisa, when they were leaving from the meetup um, uh, at Soil Family Expo, where we all jump in together in a sense of community. We work together. And I've got a couple of things I wanted to read to you about community. And it says, a true community is not just about being geographically close to someone or part of the same social web network. It's about feeling connected and responsible for what happens. Humanity is our ultimate community, and everyone plays a crucial role. And you could be a part of that as well. Community, the condition of sharing or having certain attitudes and interests in common. And it says, community is much more than belonging to something. It's about doing something together, and the belonging matters. Now, there's a new word I wanted to share with everyone that I just found this morning. The dog is eating and drinking water and making all kinds of noise in the background, but that's what makes life interesting, right? And it's called malayarism. Malayarism. I even Googled how to say this, y'all, because I didn't know how to do it. But Mellorism, here it is. That's right. It's Mellorism. The belief that the world gets better, the belief that humans can improve the world. And I do believe that.
Oh
I
yeah.
do believe that. So that's my message today, community. You are an important, Diana, you're an important part of our community. And we're having a call to action today in our community. Oh, good. Hoodstead of the Wood is here. And it's Meliorism. Meliorism. Millerism. And it's believing that the world can get better. And it can get better because we can work together to make it that way.
Yep.
I just love that idea. There you go. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you. And Diva in the Dirt is here. Yay, good. Hey, Bill Lupin, Audacity Dawning, Uncle G. Oh my gracious. Y'all, on my phone, I can only see like one or two comments. So Sherry is helping me so much. So Sherry, what do you think community, how do you feel about community? Because you and Bobby preach community constantly.
All the time. As days go on, we need community more. I remember I always talk about when I was younger and back in the days, our neighbors could correct us. They could tell us no. They could
That's
teach us
right.
things. They could help us. And,
Takes a
you know,
village.
it wasn't anything for the neighbors to borrow from each other or barter and have each
Right.
other back. And that was a sense of community where we
Yes.
came together and we all did it together instead of just my mom and dad raising their 6 kids. The
Right.
entire neighborhood raised us. So, we need to get
That's
back
right.
to that because life
Yes.
was
Oh
so
my
peaceful.
gracious. My husband was one of seven. They lived out in the country, and his mama knew what he had done in town long before he ever got home. And, and my mom's the same way. She was a school teacher, and Lord have mercy, I could not misbehave at school, not
Yep.
one tiny little bit, because my mama found out about it.
Yeah. Yeah. So
And it
things have
wasn't
changed.
tattling. It wasn't tattling. It was
Yeah.
genuine concern for the well-being of the child.
Yes.
And so, as community goes now, what we're doing, the way that I feel that
Hmm.
our community here on this World Wide Web is that we really are looking after each other. We really are helping each other. Um, we try to pitch in if someone needs something. There have been a couple of people, like I said, that got burned out, and there
Yeah.
were some people that lost things in storms. But what you and Bobby talk about a lot is yes, you know a lot, but none of us know everything.
No.
And
No.
we can learn from each other so easily.
Yep.
Thank you, Jennifer, for putting that up on Facebook. That we're just helpers, we
Yeah.
want to help each other.
Yeah. That's why we
And
say
we,
together we are stronger. You know,
together, we are stronger
one
because
person can know a lot, but what does 10 people together know? All these 10 people know certain things, and we teach each other and help better each other, not to outdo each other, but it's amazing how
thank you.
strong we can be if we pull together and do it as a
That's
team.
exactly right. And I hear preppers talking about build your team, make sure that you have somebody here, somebody there, or whatever. And what it means to me is building our community,
Yeah.
building, you have knowledge that I don't have, or I have knowledge that I can share with you, or supplies, or whatever that we can do to help each other,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. Well, this is a time where we can help someone in our community.
Yes.
Miss Pam, there are 29 likes. Oh, Belt Loop loves that. I know. Belt Loop Gardening. Okay, I didn't know he had he's changed his channel name again. Vote Chef Pam. Miss Pam from Cooking at Pam's Place and from the Scaredy Cat Gardener because she has gardening and cooking channels on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. What else is there?
Which she is
She's
everywhere.
on Twitch. She has those two channels everywhere. Now,
Everywhere.
she, our friend, which I've never had the honor of knowing anybody that's ever been nominated for anything like this, was nominated and accepted into the running for a My Favorite Chef contest.
Amazing.
And yeah, and I mean, have you ever known anybody that's been, because the prize is a big deal.
The prize is a big deal, and the blessings that can come from her being voted
Are huge.
in is
Yes.
amazing. So the picture is way bigger than what we can ever think of, but the prizes are amazing.
Yes, and it's not, I mean, there is a monetary prize, but the big deal is that she will get to interview with a very famous chef. Now, the very famous chef has escaped my name right this minute, but
Chef Carla.
uh, what?
Chef Carla.
Chef Carla. Chef
Yeah.
Carla, I've seen on the Food Network all over the place. I mean, she's a hoot. She's wonderful. And Jesse is dropping the link. Sherry is dropping the link. There is, we need to vote for her. We need to rally for our community to be able to
Yes.
get Pam in the running. This particular time, up for like the next week or so, she's in a smaller group. Okay, the dogs are going to go crazy for a minute, but it just is what it is, y'all.
That's okay.
She's in a smaller group right now. She's in first place, and then that um, winner from that group goes to a bigger group, and it keeps going down where you have to keep voting. You can vote once a day for free. There are some things on there that when you go on the page, it looks like you may have to pay for votes, which is, I mean, it is a charity. It's a charity
Yes.
that they're trying to raise some money, but you don't have to pay. You get a free vote every day. It has to be 24 hours
Yep.
because I
And you
tried
vote
to vote
every
again
day.
this morning and it said, "You have 6 hours before you vote again."
Yeah, because we started voting yesterday at I think at
Afternoon.
1 o'clock.
Yeah,
So, every single day, every day, we're gonna be
every
worse than
day.
y'all. We're gonna be worse.
I'm telling you, we are.
We're
We're
gonna be
gonna be
worse.
worse. We are.
Because we want you to vote every single day because that's what we do in our community. So
Yes. And it
what
looks like
now
it
for
looks like
you?
you have, it goes in and says pay with card, but you don't need to pay with your card. You scroll on past that. I mean, you
Mhm.
can if you want to make a donation, it gives you
Yeah.
more votes. There's nothing wrong with that. It is a good foundation, but you scroll on in, you can see her bio and all her beautiful pictures that they have there. Oh, Jesse put Chef Carla Hall bio up there. Thank you, Jesse. And so that people can see that woman is a hoot. And I am thrilled beyond words that Miss
Yeah.
Pam might actually be able to have an interview with her.
I want to see her on Food Network. I want to see
Yes,
her in the magazine, but I want to see her on Food Network.
yeah.
That's gonna be
Doesn't
amazing.
cost us a penny.
What
And we're
we
gonna
need
be, I'm
those
a
we need
yes,
those come with me, I'll show you what to do on Food Network. She need her own series.
we really do. We really do. Yes.
It's
Come
gonna be
with me.
amazing.
I'll show you what to do.
Yes, but if you come with me now, I'll definitely show you what to do.
Hey, Sherry. Hey, Ed.
Good morning.
Oh,
Good morning. How are you all?
isn't this wonderful? Oh, now the dogs are going to go ballistic. I'm so sorry, but
It's so dark in here. Let me see.
yeah, it is. Turn on some light, woman, so we can see that pretty. There you
Better.
go. Yeah.
Good morning, Miss Pam.
Good morning. How are you all? How is everybody in the chat?
Oh, good. I asked her if she was available. We would love to have her come up here so that everyone in Sherry's channel and my channel on YouTube and Facebook could potentially meet
Thank
my
you.
friend, one of my mentors, and this is Miss Pam from Cooking at Pam's Place and the Scaredy Cat Gardener.
Yes.
Has it been a trial to work both, to be able to have both places a little bit separate?
Yes, ma'am.
Miss Pam be working it. I said, I'm always confused.
It is
Meanwhile, you
more than a
just
notion.
yeah.
That's right. That's right.
So
So
what
tell us,
platforms are you
yeah.
on so they'll know?
I am on YouTube, obviously, but I'm on YouTube as Cooking at Pam's Place and the Scaredy Cat Gardener. I am on IG, two different pages, the Scaredy Cat Gardener and Cooking at Pam's Place. I'm on TikTok, Cooking at Pam's Place. I'm on Facebook. My profile is just Pam's Place. Then I have a page that is Cooking at Pam's Place. I have a group that is Cooking at Pam's Place. I have another page that is the Scaredy Cat Gardener. I have a Facebook group that is the Scaredy Cat Gardener. I am on LinkedIn as Cooking at Pam's Place, and I am on Twitter as Cooking at Pam's Place. And did I say TikTok?
Oh my gosh, you are
TikTok,
one.
Cooking at Pam's Place. If I did, I can't remember what I said. It's a lot.
Oh my gosh,
You said a
you are
mouthful.
a
And
working
I have my
working
own
woman.
website, Cooking at Pam's Place. And I have another website, The Scaredy Cat Gardener.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's what Miss Pam always say. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes, she does.
Amazing. So between all of those channels, do you know about how many subscribers and followers you may have
In total, with everything or individually?
in total?
In total, it's right above 1.5 million.
Woo,
Yes, I am so
1.5
excited.
million.
It's
Oh my God.
amazing. I mean, I remember you always, the Cooking at Pam's Place channel has always been a little bit larger than Scaredy
Mhm.
Cat Gardener,
Yes.
but I was in your house every Wednesday night, like clockwork for your lives, for the
Yes,
Scaredy Cat Gardener. You helped us so much
I
and
Yes.
enjoyed
learned so
that.
much. That was really, really fabulous. And there were times as well that I remember going on your lives where you would stay there no matter how long it took. If someone was close to 1,000 subscribers, you would go live
Yes,
and
ma'am.
just wait.
Yes, ma'am. Just to get them over there. Because the longer you stay on alive, and that's anybody, and sometimes, when I started, I didn't have, there's a long story to that, but for a month,
Yeah.
I had one person in my life for an entire 30 days. And
Mm,
had it not been for that one person, I would not be here today because I would have given up. I was on the verge of
right.
giving up, but they came every single day and I went live every single day for that 30 days. And they
Oh my
came
goodness.
and they stayed with me for that hour and they said, okay, the hour's up. Bye. But it encouraged me to keep going. So
Maybe,
for that reason, if I find well, back then when I was doing that, when I found someone that was at like 950 or 60, I'm like, okay, if I sit here long enough, people that don't even know you will come into the live. If you stay on live long enough, people will
somebody's
come
gonna
in.
happen across you.
Yes.
That's right.
And when as they came in, people I didn't even know, I'm like, look, hey, thank you for being here, but could you just go over there and subscribe to this person? Because I'm just sitting here trying to get them to 1,000 or whatever. So and wait for the next person to come in. And if it took 3 or 4 hours, it took 3 or 4 hours.
Oh
But you
gosh,
shared so much knowledge throughout, you might have sat on live for hours, but you shared so much knowledge throughout
so
those
much.
those hours of sitting. It's not like you just sat like no, you learn things
That's
Yes.
because
right.
Pam is
You
very
always had
knowledgeable.
something very interesting and new and challenging to learn and to watch. And
Yeah.
now it's our turn to be up there. Now tell me something. I want to share a little bit of history about this contest.
Mhm.
How were you chosen to be part of this?
I don't know how I was chosen, but I applied. So
Okay.
I don't know their process for choosing people.
Mhm.
But
So
weren't you invited to apply or something? Were you
I,
invited to
I was
apply?
not invited to apply. I
Okay.
applied on my own.
Okay.
Yes. And was
Okay.
accepted.
And yeah, but I mean, can you imagine all the people that have applied for this
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah. There's
Yes.
so many
I
chefs
mean,
out here now.
Yes.
thousands and thousands and thousands, and they chose you to be able to be a participant.
Yes. Yes. So I
And
am
so,
very grateful for that alone. Win or lose, I can
yeah, but we're
always say
playing,
I was a contestant. And
and we're heading towards the win, honey. We're heading
Oh
towards the
yeah.
win because
Oh yeah.
we're rallying our community
Mhm.
to get together and to support one of our own, which is so awesome.
Mhm.
Yes. So
That's
I
you have a
fantastic.
question,
appreciate
Miss
it.
Pam. Where's Miss Pam from again?
I'm from all over the place. No, I feel like I'm all over the place. No,
You
I'm
are.
actually from the Midwest originally.
Good.
Hmm. Yeah, she didn't invite herself. She just applied. I
Yeah.
can't tell you the things that I have applied for. All kinds of things online. And, they need to, she said, no, no invitation needed.
Yeah.
That's
What
right.
they say, closed mouths don't get fed. So
That's
if you
exactly
don't put
right.
That's
yourself
true.
out there and go for it, how would you be here now? But another thing Miss Pam used to do all the time, and I'm sure she still do it because you never stop shooting for milestones, but she would always speak something into existence. I remember, what was it,
Absolutely.
Thanksgiving? And you were saying, "Oh, I'm gonna hit 50,000," or it was something
Yes.
20,000. I mean, it was some very small number, and she would say, "Oh, I'm gonna hit this number within the next 30 days or something." Every
Yes,
time she hit a milestone, she had already manifested,
Yes.
already
that's
said,
right.
Yes.
my goal is to, and she got there. So, I always think about that because a lot of people, they just feel like, oh, speaking. Claim
That's
it.
right.
It's
Yes, you
yours.
have to speak it. You have to claim it. I mean, that's what faith is. It's
Right.
believing before you ever see it. You have to have a goal. You have to have something to strive towards in order
Yep.
to get there. If you have nothing and you never say anything that you want to be or want to have, you won't get it because, well, you're not going
You're
for it.
not going for it. That's
That's
right.
right.
Yep.
Mhm.
That's exactly right. And baby, you have gone for it. And I am so excited. I tell y'all, I couldn't be, honestly, I'm not sure I could be more excited if it were me. I'm so thrilled for you.
I, you
And
know, honestly, I can't believe it. I'm just like, me?
yes, you. Yes,
It is
you.
hilarious. Because I'm like, me?
Fabulous. And
So
so
I think
what
this
we're,
is, oh,
you know,
go ahead. I was going
go
to
ahead. No,
say,
go ahead.
I think this is a good question because we all go through things, but the bigger you get, the more you go through. And I've seen a couple of
Absolutely.
your videos and shorts or lives where you talk about things you have been through, but through it all, you stay positive. So Kim Mill over on Facebook is asking, how do you stay so positive?
Well, first of all, I am a firm believer that if I can't do anything about it, I'm not going to worry about it. I can't change it. So why am I going to worry about something I can't change? I can't do nothing about it. I don't care what it is. I don't care who it is. If I cannot personally do anything to change it, why am I going to worry about it?
True.
Right.
So I
But
just
then you switch your mindset over to, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. And
yes, yes, yes. And
you're that little
I
engine that could.
I think that a lot of it stems from um, a little bit of time ago. I said to myself, and this is one reason why I stopped going live so much on my gardening channel, because I was going live every Wednesday. I love to help people, but I was saying to myself, and I think everybody should really ask themselves this question, which is, are my actions aligned with who I say I am? Are my actions aligning with what I say I am? Are my actions aligning with what I say I do, who I
Right,
want to be? And if they're not, then I'm not doing the right things to get
Mhm.
to wherever I say I am or I want to be. So
right.
I just,
Yeah,
every day is a new day.
Yeah.
yeah.
Every day that I open my eyes, I'm blessed.
You're
Why
right.
am I going to be not happy? Why am I
That's
going to
right.
not be positive? I don't have to be here because somebody over there ain't here.
Right. That's
So,
right. That's right. So those worries and strifes that we have that we can do nothing about, we lift those up,
yeah,
get those out of the way, and let all the positive stuff come in and be
yes,
around us. Things that we can do something about.
Yeah.
yes,
Is that what
yes,
that's what we concentrate on, are things
hmm
that we can do something about.
yes.
Well, Ms. Pam, you are an incredibly busy, busy woman, but I wanted to say thank you.
Mhm.
And thank you for all of your help. Thank you for all of your knowledge. I would very much like for our community to get heads up. We'll drop that link again. You don't have to pay for a vote.
That's right.
This first section goes for how long?
Okay, it's set up right now. What they have done, I don't know how many people are in this competition. Okay, it could be hundreds
I
or
couldn't find it
thousands.
either.
No, they have not told us. I actually asked them a question in the support because I got to know
Thank you,
stuff.
Jess. Jesse just dropped your link tree. That's awesome.
Thank you so much. Yeah, everything is on there, including the baby chef thing. And so I asked them, well, how many people in the groups, or we're going to be able to see who we are competing against? And they said,
Right.
no, you won't. They said, we will randomly drop everybody into groups in the beginning. So I don't know how many people are in this group.
Okay.
The first wave is for the top 20. So right now,
Hey, Jessica.
everybody that votes every day is voting to get me out of all these people that's in my group to the just top 20 people.
Mhm.
Wow.
Then at the end of 10 days, They're going to reset the votes to 0. Voting
Okay.
starts over again, and you all will be voting to get me from these top 20 people to the top 15. Then
Oh,
the
cool.
top 10, then the top 5. Now, when they get to the semifinalists, whoever were the runner-ups to the semifinalists will have an opportunity to knock the semifinalists out for 10
Wow.
days. And
Woo.
then you go down to the quarterfinalist. At the quarterfinalist, that's when there's I don't even know what to call it, like another whole separate competition that will go on, which is called Carla's Pick, where we have to submit a plated uh, dish to her, and she will pick her plated dish. That's a whole nother thing
Oh
within this
my
thing.
gracious. Honey, they're making you work for this thing. I can tell you.
Yes, yes. And then from the quarterfinalists to the, y'all know I'm not good at math, so whatever comes after quarter,
Yeah,
runner ups, I guess. I don't know.
yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think,
and
oh,
then the
good. Blue
winner.
just voted.
Thank you
Good. Good.
so much for everyone that is voting, that will vote, that can vote. I appreciate it. I appreciate your daily vote, and I appreciate your support. I will have to
Yeah.
admit, this is a lot. And to be honest with everybody, if I had known this voting was going to go on until the middle of August, I probably would not have done it, because I think that's too much to ask of anybody to go vote for anybody every single day for that's over 30 days. That's a lot. So I am so, so grateful for everyone
Well, our
that does
our
vote.
community can do this. We can
Yeah,
do this.
we
And we're
can.
gonna roll around. We're gonna bug the tar out of people and they're gonna be saying,
It's a
good
lot,
job.
but we always have these things in our hand
That's
every
true.
single day.
That's right.
It's not many of us that take a break from a
Yes.
cell phone or some type of computer every single day. So it
And
doesn't take
then
a second for us to vote in 30 days is okay, because I could be in your shoes and I would want people to support, and if you care about me or you support me, it doesn't take but a second out of your day for 30
That's
days.
right.
So
And
it's
then
okay.
I wanted to say thank you so much to Sherry. You went live the other day when it started Monday, just to let people know that it was out there and to get over there and vote. And so I thank you for that as well from the bottom of my heart. I thank you both.
Yeah.
And I thank you for having me on live and for talking about it and everything. I thank both of you all. And I thank
Thank you.
everybody in the world for helping me. I'm going to have to go because y'all going to make me cry.
Oh, you sweet thing. You have helped us. What you're doing is reaping all the goodness that you have sown for all these years.
Thank you.
And, and it just is in your being. It just is who you are. It is it I mean, when I help people, I feel a little selfish because it makes me feel so good, kind of thing. And I know you feel the same way. You just like to help people. So
Yes.
Yeah.
that's just amazing. And we appreciate you and we love you. And that's how it feels when our community gathered and rallied around us and got us to 1,000. We were
Mhm.
like, oh, they're so sweet. What? I
Yes.
just love them. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. It's amazing. So we
Yeah.
appreciate you, Miss Pam, and all of your tips, tricks, hacks, meals, everything. I mean, even in the garden, it's not just cooking at Pam's place where you can come with her, she'll show you what to do, but even in the garden, she'll show you what to do. So it's amazing, y'all. If you haven't
Yeah.
checked Miss Pam out, definitely check her out. And you'll be in there all day scrolling through. It only
I'm
take a
telling
few
you.
seconds and you will be caught in that wave. So check it out.
Sometimes I will text her. I will text her, Sherry. I'll text Pam and say, I never knew that about room temperature eggs, or lightly beaten eggs, or the saran wrap needs to go in the freezer. I didn't
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
all
It's
that
it's the
stuff.
simple things. And I think, didn't you start, Miss Pam, with doing hurricane season last year or something?
It
Was it a
was right
storm that
before that. It was right before that.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
It's
So
crazy.
it's
Just
great, y'all.
wonderful.
Go back and watch them. And we know people have platform preferences. Miss Pam hit them all.
Yeah,
Make
I'm
sure
telling you.
wherever your
So you
favorite,
could
whether
be,
it's Instagram, TikTok, click on it, watch it, but please vote every
yeah,
day.
you could
Please
be
vote.
on any platform there is that I've ever heard of and be able to cast a vote.
Yep.
So, Miss Pam, thank you again.
Okay.
Thank you,
Thank
Miss
you so
Pam.
And
much.
I greatly appreciate it. And Sherry's going to take care of, and we'll just invite you to go back down to the basement. And I'll talk with you later. You go on about your day. You got a lot to do,
Yes.
girl.
Yeah.
You got,
Thank you all. Thank everyone in the chat. Bye bye.
Have a
thank you,
good day.
Pam. Thank you. Okay, that's awesome. Sherry, wasn't
Yeah.
that fabulous?
Yes, she is gonna rock this. And yesterday I
She
was
is.
confused because I was seeing other people pop up and I'm clicking because I'm nosy. And I'm like, Miss
Yeah,
Pam better be in first place. And I said, wait a minute, why isn't she? So now I understand that it's different groups. So it could be
right.
multiple, it could be 20 first place. Long as Miss Pam is in first place, y'all.
In
It's
her,
good
yeah,
and
it's
bad.
it wherever she is, as long as she's in first
And
place.
her cooking videos are great also. So if you
Her cooking
want to
videos are.
cook something different or check it out, y'all.
Hmm.
Her cooking videos are great also. She can teach you how to make pie crust. 'Cause I
That's
cannot.
right. Most of her long-term videos, most of them are on her YouTube, Cooking at
Yes.
Pam's Place. She
Yeah.
does have a few on her Facebook as
Hmm.
well. The rest of them are pretty much hacks and tricks that are up that are so useful, or links to other longer platform videos. She has over 500 long form cooking videos on Cooking at Miss Pam's Place. But
Yes.
Scaredy Cat Gardener is also got tons of tricks. People tell us all the time, you can't grow. I can't grow anything. I don't have a yard. I live in an apartment, blah, blah, blah. Well, Miss Pam grows in pots,
She the container gardener.
container gardener. And everywhere she is, she's got pots, and you could put a whole lot of food in the pots that she puts several crops in each pot. It's amazing the food that she grows. Just
Yep.
amazing.
Wait a minute. Saran wrap in the freezer.
You
She
do.
got a
You
trick
put
for everything.
Go check it out. But you put saran wrap in the freezer right before you use it, or I leave it in there now. You pull it out, and when you pull it up,
No more
it
stuff.
doesn't stick to anything. It's nothing. Tear it off, put it on whatever you want to do, manipulate it, and then in like 5 minutes, it warms up and sticks to everything.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
um,
Don't be
you
like
know,
me fighting it after I just rip it off and then I gotta fight it to get it back apart.
yeah,
Yeah. Put
I
it in
end
the
up
freezer.
throwing it in the trash. That's the
Put it in
trick.
some
Or
milk.
either you got this big wad on your whatever you're trying to wrap up, and you just cover that with some more saran wrap.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
crazy.
Yes.
All
So
right. Well, Sherry, thank you. You saved my life, baby. You pulled me through all my technical woo whammies that I had today. And
we get
we
this.
have a wonderful community. You
Yes.
and Jesse and Lydia and Miss Pam and all our friends. Hey, Grubby the Beagle, I'm glad to see you again. F.R. Humphrey. Our whole community is
Yes.
filled with wonderful, caring, active people.
Yep.
And I really appreciate that.
It's
So
a blessing. It's a
you
blessing.
say bye to people, and then I'm going to get myself together to be able to say my little close it thing. And
Bacon time. Bobby he didn't have bacon, but he just had breakfast. So I appreciate y'all and love y'all for all of the support on Facebook,
good deal.
TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, wherever we are. And we
Yes.
hope to see some of y'all at Petals from the Past, September 9th. It's going to be amazing. And I know we are streaming to Black's Tropical also. I'm not
Yeah.
ignoring y'all. I see everybody. Thank y'all for the thumbs up. We just wanted to put it on every platform, and I set it up at the last minute. But
Yeah.
y'all are
Get Miss Pam's
amazing.
info out there. That's
Yes,
right. That's right.
yes,
Yeah, we are. You and I are going to be there at Petals from the Past
we
in
are.
Alabama on September the 9th. It's Jemison, Alabama.
James.
And it looks like Lazy Days Ahead is coming, Built Loop 29 is coming, Butler Family Farm is coming, the Brown family are coming, Cog Hill Farm, Eddy Family Farm. They're Chestnut Hill, Head's Family Farm, Just Dig It. Tracy from Just Dig It is kind of sort of in charge of it, along with the girl from Head Family Farm. It's gonna be fabulous.
It's gonna be amazing. It's always an amazing time. All meetups are amazing. All the meetups to me
Yeah,
are
they are.
amazing. So if you can make one, if it's close to you, even if it's worth the drive or plane trip, it's amazing. And just to connect with people that
Thank you,
you
Tiffany.
watch them all the time, but to see them in real life, it's just a family reunion.
It really
Just a
is.
family
It
reunion.
really is. So,
Yeah.
okay, Sherry, thank you so much for
Thank
being
you.
here.
I
I'm
will.
going to say my little goodbyes and we'll head on out. And what an exciting day. We had the Scaredy Cat Gardener and Cooking at Pam's Place here on my little channel. And yes, Petals from the Past in Jemison, Alabama, September the 9th. And I am staying at a little place in Clanton, Alabama. Um, I wish you were closer to Rita. That would be a lot of fun. So I'm going to close out for the day. We've been on here for 40 minutes, 10 minutes over my time break. I want to thank each and every one of you because without you, this would not be possible. My little tight knit, smaller community pulled together today and helped me, even though I was the be ready girl, I wasn't terribly prepared. But coming together as a community, and that's what we can do for Miss Pam. We can come together as a community, like minded people, and support one of our own. Have you ever really had like a relationship, one of your own? Of even if you've never talked to her on the phone or anything, we've talked to her online, fallen in love with her in all of her videos and all of the platforms that we can help her. So you look anywhere in the chat, you're going to see the link. And remember that the belief that the world gets better, the belief that humans can improve the world. Sorry about the noise in the background, y'all. I love you. And don't forget that the Lord says, I know the plans I have for you. They are plans for good and not to harm you. They're plans for hope and a future. Love you all very much. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye bye now.